Hello everybody, my name is Craig Bennett and I'm the founder and owner of TechFuse Help, and today I'll show you how to quickly troubleshoot and what is a DNS failure, so that way you know what to look for and whose head should roll, basically. Now this video would mostly apply to those for home use. I don't have a DNS server, so I can't show you how to fix that. But I might do that later. I think I could do that in Packet Tracer. Obviously not the Windows Server DNS, all that stuff, but the networking side of it, I can definitely show you how to do that. But as far as this goes, this is going to basically show you, is it on your end or is it on, say, your internet provider's end. But anyways, as far as things goes, let's jump into a quick personal advertisement. And this advertisement will show you how to support the TechFuse Help channel, and so you can help it grow a lot quicker and better than I can do just on my own. Thank you for sticking around during this quick personal advertisement. And if you want to help us out at TechFuse Help in the TechFuse Help YouTube channel, then there are several easy and quick ways to do it. First off, there is a fan fund on the YouTube channel itself. I'm not really going to talk too much about it. It's kind of a new feature, but if you want to check it out, then go ahead and click the top TechFuse Help icon, and also that will take you to our channel itself where you can check out our other videos, subscribe, and you can also share our stuff. So if you want to help us out, the easiest and the quickest way to do it is simply just by subscribing, liking, commenting, and also, more importantly, sharing the videos, and just turn off the ad block as you're watching the videos, and make sure advertisements are allowed to go up. Now, other ways that you can help us out is on the bottom left. You can click on the PayPal button, and that will take you to our PayPal donation link where you can donate a one-time fee for the PayPal. On the right side is the Patreon, and that's a monthly thing, so if you want to donate monthly, then you can go there. In the middle is the Disney, which owns Maker Studio, and if you have a YouTube channel and want to get partnered up, then you can click that, and if you get accepted, then whatever Maker would get out of the cut, I actually get a little bit of that, and you still get to keep whatever revenue as before. But it also helps me out because whatever Maker Studio would get, I would get a little bit of that each and every time, and it helps me build up enough money to get labs and stuff rolling on. But anyways, let's take you back to whatever video that this is, and hopefully you enjoy it. Welcome back. So as far as things goes, what is a DNS? Just shorten up. Basically what a DNS is, it's a phone book for the internet. In order for computers to talk to each other, they have to know the IP address, and it's easier for you to see something like techfuseandhelp.com or google.com instead of 192 blah 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 blah. It's a lot easier just put google.com or something like that than a bunch of numbers. So as far as that goes, what happens is when your computer, say, wants to go to techfuseandhelp.com, it will go out and ask the DNS server, which is on your internet provider side, and the DNS server will say this is the IP address, and then your computer and stuff can talk back and forth between each other. If the DNS on your IP side doesn't know it, then it will ask others that's connected to, and one of them should know it. And that's the basics of it. In a company, you'll find DNS servers used for multiple things. I'm not going to get too much into that because I don't have a way to simulate it, and we'll be spending all day on that particular one. But for the most part, this is mostly going to cover, again, for home use and stuff like that. But as far as DNS failures, one way you can see a DNS failure is something like this. So, give you a failure, you go to the website and it fell. I always say you try to go to Google, and if it fails there too, then yeah, you got problems. Or Google's down. Another way is by going into command prompt and doing ns lookup. I don't know, google.com, it really doesn't matter. Hopefully, oh crap, it still is not up. So basically, if it's down, it'll look something like this. And yeah, if it's up, I actually do have a video on if it's up on how to find the IP address. And basically it'll just show the IP address and if it's IPv4 or IPv6 and so on. But basically that's saying it's down. So as far as that goes, what is some other areas that you need to check? You need to go into the network center. If the thing's working before, I wouldn't worry too much about this, but it won't hurt to check. Go into whatever you're connected with, properties, go down to IPv4 or IPv6, depending on which one you're connected to. If it says at&t automatically, then you're good. If it's not, check the numbers, and that should help you. The next is check the source going out, so the Wi-Fi or whatever. And some Wi-Fi routers treat themselves as DNS servers, not many. So check that, but for the most part, just unplug it, plug it back in. If it's still having a problem, then you pretty much did everything under the sun to fix this problem, other than call up the internet provider. So as far as that goes, what some reasons why the DNS wouldn't work? So as far as a company goes, simply that's just being worked on, someone accidentally tripped it off, things of that type of nature. The weather could play very little. It's more than less an actual idiot tripped it, which probably happened here. For the real world, some reasons get very scary, some not so much. Let's go into not so much. One of the reasons is the internet provider blocks you for whatever reason. Unfortunately, in the United States, internet providers are still not viewed as utilities and by the eyes of the law. And they're able to pull crap like this all the time if they want to, legally. And that's a huge problem. Thanks FCC and lawmakers and all the idiots who aren't caught up. And FCC lately has been trying to fix this one problem, but I mean, it should have been fixed back in the 90s. So as far as that goes, until that's fixed, that's a possibility. Also, another thing is they might detect something bad on your end. So something like, I don't know, maybe a virus or something really nasty, and in order to protect all the other customers, they'd shut down your stuff. But usually it won't be a DNS thing. It'll be a total shutdown. There's a few things like that. So there's a couple things like that. One thing that to keep in mind is the again, bills, things like that. So a company could shut you down for that reason. But another is war, and this is a big one that I want to mention. Now, I don't expect this to be this one. I think it's more between weather and an idiot, because I don't think it's anything that I or anyone I live with done or has done. It's because my school is a different zip code entirely, and it's about like 15-30 minutes of 60 mile an hour. and they were facing the exact same problem earlier. All day I've been having internet problems, and looking around in this area, it seems to be something. And given that we've been dealing with a lot of ice and stuff lately, where we usually wouldn't, I think that has something to do with it, and I think even more has something to do with someone got hired and probably flipped a switch on accident or done something stupid. Because again, school's on a completely different type of thing, but they're facing the exact same problem. That's while a lot of people will say, yeah, it could happen. No, that doesn't happen really ever. So yeah, and this is coming from someone that actually does a little bit of networking. But anyways, as far as the wartime stuff, so I know a lot of people who was in Blackwater. When they call themselves Blackwater, they call themselves something else. But Blackwater, for those of you who don't know, is mercenaries, military mercenaries. Not in the military, but there's jobs that the military can't, because military has followed by rules. So the military hires them because the military has to use X amount of people, be nice and whatnot, go by Geneva Convention, yada yada yada. They can hire some mercenaries. Mercenaries go in, take out everybody, and take over whatever, or do whatever their job is, and go out with in like 15 minutes, where the military would take them hours or days due to politicians. So between that and knowing a lot of people in the Navy SEALs, a couple of journalists and stuff, they say one of the biggest things that you see in places like Egypt, Ukraine, and a lot of these Middle Eastern places, before war starts or after war starts, the biggest thing is the DNS gets shut down, or good portions of it get shut down. And what was said is over in Egypt, and it said this actually happened in Ukraine before Russia started coming over, but this happened quite a few times in Egypt. Before the police goes out and does their thing and starts mass arrest and basically doing their own deal, what they'll do is they'll actually block Twitter and Facebook and other platforms like this all entirely. And lately they've been getting smart, because normally what you can do is, oh, twitter.com doesn't work, so let's find the IP address. Oh, I know the IP address, and they didn't block that. Well, they got smart and they started blocking those and a couple other things. And what said from Egypt and many of the other countries, nothing from Ukraine yet, but is that it's to keep the rebels from talking to each other. Reality, more than not, what a lot of people are finding who deals with security and technology and military, is really more than not to keep the people from asking for help from other countries. Because what happens is, by the time that we, United States, or many other countries, know about the actual problem, it's too late, or it's really deep in there. So it's kind of like back in World War II time frame, way back when, before communication was readily available. It takes months for information to come across the sea and stuff. Well, basically, by the time that we really found out the magnitude of what's going on over in Europe when World War II was going on, it was pretty much too late, and we just had to clean up and help out in any way we could. Whereas if we knew the magnitude and what was actually going on from the get-go, I'm pretty sure that would end within weeks. And I'm pretty sure that other places would be in the same thing. So that's a huge thing, is when a war starts, or before it just starts, or whatever it may be, you'll see stuff like this. But again, I don't think that this has anything to do with that, because weather, and it's possibly just an idiot that misplaced a cable or something like that. But anyways, as far as that goes, that or someone accidentally flipped the switch, because we do have blocks on our own stuff in the United States, but we rarely, if ever, use them. But anyways, as far as that goes, hopefully this helped you out understanding DNS failures, what to do. Again, for the most part, these type of errors, if you're a household, the best thing you can do is just call to the internet provider and tell them that's a DNS failure. If they try to send someone out to your house, tell them that they're a idiot, because the DNS is on their physical property, and the DNS is not on your property. Now, that's a huge thing to keep in mind. So you actually do need to know how to talk to them and where to stand ground. So keep that in mind, and also keep in mind that you could probably get some discounts for your next month's bill for this stuff happening. But the reason why I mention that is a lot of people don't realize that, but you can actually save a bit of money. Like it's anywhere from $10 or $20 depending on the company. But anyways, as far as that goes, hopefully this helps you out. Hopefully that this answers some questions for you. But if it hasn't, or if you got any more questions, then go ahead and leave them down there in the comment section. I'll try to answer you guys back as quickly as possible. And if you have anything to add, go ahead and leave that in the comment section. I'll try to answer that as quickly as possible. Now, real quick, if you like this, please leave a like, please subscribe, please share. If you didn't like this, go ahead and leave a dislike, but tell me why so I can fix it in future videos. But anyways, please feel free to check out our Patreon campaign, the PayPal donations, Maker Studio stuff, Cafe Press, the TechViews and Up website, and most importantly, check out our other videos, and even more important than that, share the videos, because it's really the only way we got advertisement. But anyways, this has been Crib In, and I'm the founder and owner of TechViews and Up, and I hope you have a great day.